To all my friends now, the ones I will make in future, I appreciate you all, but there would never be another Alex.
But when Ikenna came forth, we knew no one else deserved her but Ikenna.
I am standing here and we're speaking about the death of a good man, a kind man, a great man, and that is Alexx.
Anguli, my sister, it was difficult for us. We're very particular about who she ends up with because she's a special breed. But when Ikenna came forth, we knew no one else deserved her but Ikenna. We knew she was safe with him because he was an intentional lover. If you thought you've ever known or experienced love, you needed to experience Ikenna and Anguli. He was very intentional. My mother was safe with him because we saw how he loved his family. Because we're very intentional in our own family too. So it wasn't a thing of bother to let our Joel go to Ikenna. Because we saw how particular he was about family. Family not just being by blood. If Ikenna loved you, you've become family. The purest of them. Ikenna came. And his mission he fulfilled. Yes, might be short, but who are we to say he was short? One thing we're certain of, one thing I know is that Ikenna returned empty. He emptied of himself. He didn't return back to his maker with anything. He emptied himself of every virtue he came into this life with. He was a crazy lover of Jesus, a radical lover of God. That's our consolation. That he came, he saw, he conquered, and returned fulfilled.
What happens when a man who brought smiles to millions suddenly leaves the stage forever? The atmosphere was filled with tears, prayers, and touching memories as family, friends, and colleagues gathered to celebrate the life of beloved Nollywood actor Alexx Ekubo. From emotional words shared by his closest friend K to heartfelt tribute from his wife, brother, sister-in-law, and many more. Stay with us in this video as we take you through some of the most emotional moments from Alexx Ekubo's service of songs.
We had fights, but we had even more good times. You would call me and say, Oga, go and get your visas. Anything can come up. But me, Mr. Last Minute, I would wait till the call comes and we'll start looking for visa. I still wouldn't listen. I am glad I had you, not just as a friend, but as a brother. You knew I was that guy that would ride with you through thick and thin. And even in death, my bro, I'm still riding for you. Your concerns have always been mine and would forever remain mine. To all my friends now, to the ones I will make in future, I appreciate you all, but there would never be another Alex. I only wish you are alive to witness the love people are showing you right now. I stood by you through some very difficult moments, and I saw your strength firsthand. You are indeed a soldier, a wise man, a light in every room you entered, and a man full of life. One of those people that you can never imagine would die, because he carried life wherever he went, always motivating people, always encouraging others, always believing that tomorrow will be better than today. Eku, I have tried being strong. I've tried distracting myself, but somehow it keeps boiling down to the same breakdowns. I never knew I could ever connect with a human being as a brother without blood, but Alexx Ekubo was more than a brother to me. The hardest part is that life refused to stop even after you died. People still call, meetings are still happening, the sun still comes up every morning as if nothing has happened. But everything changed. Something on Instagram I want to share with you. Every day I reach for my phone before remembering that call is not going to connect. I keep thinking there will be one more conversation, one more Ogboide mad, one more lecture, one more argument, one more I got you bro, no worry. But there won't be. And that is the part that breaks me. Would I ever truly get over this loss? I honestly don't know. But maybe this is also a reminder of one of life's hardest truths. If we live long enough, we'll all have to bury people that we love. We will all have to face the pain of losing the people we genuinely believe would have made it to the end. The sad reality of life is that either our loved ones would bury us or we would bury them. None of us is coming out of life alive. None of us escapes that story. We just never imagined it would happen so soon. We never imagined it would happen to our loved ones, the ones that we feel are full of life. I never doubted that the world I never doubted that if the world would turn against me, Alex would still answer my call. And that's the truth. I only can attest the call I put through to him sometime in March, and I was very upset. And in his dying bed, he was still asking me of my health. He was still advising me, and he was still wishing me the best in life and telling me that I just need to look back and he's always there. I never doubted that that kind of loyalty is rare. That kind of friendship is a once in a lifetime thing. What I do know is that your friendship changed me forever. I am not just mourning the man that you were, but I'm mourning the years we were supposed to have, the conversations we were supposed to finish, the dreams we were supposed to live, the plans we made, the brotherhood we still had ahead of us, the opportunity to grow old together, to watch our families remain connected, to sit somewhere in the Bahamas, wherever, years from now and laughing about all the madness we survived. I always believed there would be more time, but I was wrong. But one thing I know for sure is I will remain a rock for the things you cared about. The people you loved will never stand alone as long as I have breath. Rest easy, my brother, and look over us. And as you always said, you got me. Keep getting me, oh. Keep getting me. And me, I will keep getting you from right here. One thing I'm very sure about is right now heaven is lit. Heaven is bubbling. The angels and saints will be like, so you guys were keeping this guy, right? Because if you know Alex, you know that an Alex vibe is a vibe any day, anytime. If Alex was to walk into this hall right now, the vibe will always go up. So finally, help me remind Bros J that I'm still waiting for our dreams to be lived to full. Because some promises are too important to die. Until we meet again, my brother, I love you. God bless.
I'm reading this tribute on behalf of Mazi Oji Ekubo Okwareke, Oguaro, Ikenga Ibomisi, our father, my uncle, the great man. This is to his lovely son, his great son, his beloved son. Here's how it goes. My dear son, Alexx Ekubo, my beloved Ikebobo, Ikukwa Mam. The day I received the news of your passing was the darkest day of my life. As a father, I never imagined that I would live to write a tribute to my own son. This is a pain that cuts deep. That cuts deep into the heart, a wound that words cannot heal. Ikena, you were a precious gift from God. You brought joy, honor, and happiness to our family. Your smile lit up every room. Your laughter brought comfort and joy. And your kind heart drew many people close to you. You were a son any father would be proud of. Respectful, loving, cheerful, and compassionate. You carried yourself with dignity. and treated everyone with kindness. Many knew you, many loved you, and many will continue to remember you. My dear son, Ikuku, your name speaks of strength, movement, and presence. Like the wind, you touch many lives. Though we could not hold on to you forever, the impact of your life remains with us. Who am I to question God? The Almighty gives and the Almighty takes away. Yet as a father, my heart is heavy. I wish 4 more years with you. I wish to hear your voice again, to see your smile again, and to watch you continue life's journey, especially alongside your beloved wife, Anwuli. Today, I remember not only your many achievements, but also your character, and I remember your generosity, especially towards me, your father, your warmth, and the love you freely shared with family and friends. These memories are treasured, treasures that death cannot take away. My dear son, Ekubo, Ikuku Okos Oke osisi nke ezinụlọ anyị, nwa ọma m, God. Nwa njem ọnụ. You were a good son who feared and served God faithfully, a son whose life brought great honor and pride to his family. Your departure has left a void that can never be filled. As we commit your body to Mother Earth, we pray that your soul finds eternal rest in the bosom of Almighty God. May perpetual light shine upon you. J. Nkoma, when you came, you loved, and you left footprints on our hearts that time can never erase until we meet again. Mazi, thank you everyone.
We don't get the opportunity to purchase a sibling. And even if we did, I probably wouldn't have been able to afford a brother like Ikenna. Yesterday I was speaking with Yo-Yo and I asked her how many minutes would I get to talk about Ikenna, and she said about 4 minutes. And I thought to myself, how do I unpack 40 years in 4 minutes? So I'm just going to go ahead and read what I penned down for my brother. The factor that I clearly overlooked was the finiteness of time. The concept is almost invisible to any young person. And although part of the journey is the end, it's only when someone within your age bracket passes that the subconscious timeline we build for ourselves shatters and forces an abrupt and often uncomfortable reevaluation of our own mortality. Friends, loved ones, and family, my name is Epsom Onyekwere. Ekubo was my cousin, my brother, my best friend, my confidant. As my brother, he represented connection that did not require constant explanation or frequent reassurance. We aimed for the stars together and achieved almost everything we set our eyes to. He was my co-pilot in life. It's impossible to put 4 decades down in a piece of paper. But as far as people go, they didn't come any finer, any more gracious. His concern for others was sincere. His love was genuine. His smile contagious. His talents unreal. His generosity unmatched. The man Ikenna was makes this loss unbearable, because we are not just grieving a person, we are grieving a presence. A voice we could call, a heart we could rely on, a soul that made life easier for everyone around him. Ekubo conquered the screens as a movie star, but his greatest role was behind the camera as a family-oriented guy, with unwavering loyalty, empathy, acceptance, selflessness, and dedication. He was probably everyone's favorite son, brother, cousin, nephew, and friend. He was also a man of deep faith, quite religious.
So guys, we've come to the end of this video. As the service came to an end, one message remained clear. Alexx Ekubo may no longer be here physically, but the memories, the laughter, the impact he left behind will continue to live on. May his soul continue to rest in peace. Don't forget to wish him farewell in the comment section.